Welcome again to your YouTube classes. Today we will start our second chapter, Bringing Up Kari, from supplementary book An Alien Hand. And this is a very interesting story written by a famous writer Dhan Gopal Mukherjee. First of all, I would like to tell you the meaning of bringing up Kari. Bring up means to take care, and Kari is the name of a baby elephant. It means this story tells about a strong bond, a strong relation between an elephant and a human being. This story revolves around a 5 months old Kari, and the narrator is 9-year-old boy. Yes, 9-year-old boy. So both are the main character of this story, the narrator and the elephant, baby elephant Kari. So dear learners, take out your supplementary book and take your pencil. Kari, a 5-month-old baby elephant, lives and grows up with his 9-year-old friend and keeper. Kari does not eat much, just about 16 kilograms of delicious twigs a day. Playful and sensitive Kari saves a boy from drowning. Kari the elephant was 5 months old when he was given to me to take care of. I was 9 years old and I could reach this bag if I stood on tiptoe. He seemed to remain that high for nearly 2 years. We grew together. That is probably why I never found out just how tall he was. He lived in a pavilion. Pavilion means a small tent under a thatched roof which rested on thick tree stumps so that it could not fall in when Kari bumped against the poles as he moved about. One of the first things Kari did was to save the life of a boy. Kari did not eat much, but he nevertheless needed 40 pounds of twigs a day to chew and play with. Every day I used to take him to the river in the morning for his bath. He would lie down on the sandbank while I rubbed him with the clean sand of the river for an hour. After that, he would lie in the water for a long time. On coming out, his skin would be shining like ebony. Ebony, it's a kind of shining wood. And he would squeal. Squeal means cry. Squeal with pleasure as I rubbed water down his back. Then I would take him by the ear because that is the easiest way to lead an elephant, and leave him on the edge of the jungle while I went into the forest to get some luscious twigs for his dinner. One has to have a very sharp hatchet to cut down these twigs. It takes half an hour to sharpen the hatchet because if a twig is mutilated, an elephant will not touch it. So dear students, I will give you the summary of this story. The narrator describes his experience to take care of an elephant as a pet. So here I start the detailed summary of this chapter. Kari, a 5-month-old elephant, was given to the narrator when he was 9 years old. So you can see in picture, the boy is 9 years old and the baby elephant is 5 months old. So the boy had to stand on his toes to reach the back of the elephant. When the boy stand with tiptoe, then he could reach on the back of the elephant. They grew up together. Kari lived in a pavilion under a thatched roof, which is resting on thick tree stumps. You can see here the place where Kari lived. It was a large tent, and it was covered with a roof made of straw, grass and palm leaves. Thatched roof means a roof which is made up of straw, grass and palm leaves. And this roof rested on thick tree stem, because when Kari would move, this roof would not fall down. That's why it made by a thick stem of a tree. Every day, Kari needed about 16 kilograms of twigs to eat and play. Twigs means a small and thin leaves of a branch of a tree. So it's a favorite food of an elephant. Every morning, Kari enjoyed his bath in the river. The narrator rubbed his back with sand and water to shine his body like ebony. Narrator used sand and water to shine his body like ebony. Ebony means a dark shining wood, dark colored wood. So in this way, Kari enjoyed the bath. Now after the bath, what happened? The author would leave at the edge of the jungle and he would go to the jungle to collect twigs for Kari. Twigs means thin leaves of any branch of a tree, and the author tells that he used to feed the elephants with twigs, and it was very difficult task for him and it used to take a lot of time. The author had to first sharpen his hatchet. Hatchet means a small axe, which took half an hour, and then the author had to climb trees to get the more delicate and tender soft twigs. As Kari did not like to eat damaged or broken leaves, that's why the narrator had to be very careful. That shows the love of author, like love for bringing up Kari that time. Kari and the author were good friends. This is what we learn from the chapter, that they have a great bond between them. Now what happened? While the author was in the jungle, he heard Kari calling him. One day what happened? हमेशा की तरह ऑथर कारी को जंगल के किनारे पर छोड़कर उसके लिए ट्विग्स लेने जाता था। तभी उसको एक आवाज़ आती है और उसे लगता है कि ये आवाज़ तो कारी की है। एंड देन द ऑथर थॉट दैट कारी माइट बी इन प्रॉब्लम, कि शायद कारी किसी प्रॉब्लम में है। सो ही केम डाउन फ्रॉम द ट्री एंड ही रैन फास्टली टू द एज ऑफ द फॉरेस्ट वेयर ही लेफ्ट हिम। तो तुरंत पेड़ से उतरता है ऑथर और उसी जगह में वापस जाते हैं जहाँ पे वह कारी को छोड़कर आए थे। एज ऑफ द फॉरेस्ट मीन्स जंगल के किनारे में। सो व्हाट हैपन नेक्स्ट? ऑथर सीज द ट्रंक एज द सरफेस ऑफ वाटर। वाटर की सरफेस में ऑथर ने क्या देखा? एक ट्रंक देखी, थिंकिंग दैट कारी इज ड्रॉनिंग, और उन्हें लगा कि जो कारी है वह डूब रहा है पानी में। देन ही वॉज थिंकिंग दैट हाउ कैन आई हेल्प ऑफ कारी, बिकॉज यू नो ही इज सो ह्यूज। Who? Kari. But what happened next? Author felt so helpless. But right after, Kari's back rose up. तो कुछ ही देर बाद कारी की जो बैक है, पीठ है, पानी से थोड़ा ऊपर आ जाती है। एंड कारी पुश द ऑथर इनटू द स्ट्रीम, और कारी ऑथर को अपनी तरफ पानी में खींच लेता है। नाउ लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपन नेक्स्ट। ऑथर रियलाइजेस दैट कारी वांटेड टू सेव अ बॉयज लाइफ, सो दैट्स व्हाई ही ड्रैग द ऑथर। तो ऑथर देखते हैं कि एक बॉय जो कि वाटर में डूब रहा है, यू कैन सी इन पिक्चर। कारी इस बॉय की लाइफ को सेव करना चाहता था, मीन्स इस बॉय को डूबने से बचाना चाहता था, इसीलिए वह ऑथर को पानी में खींच रहा था कि ये बॉय ऑथर इस बॉय की हेल्प कर सके। द बॉय वॉज लाइंग ऑन द बॉटम ऑफ द रिवर। द ऑथर डाइव्ड एंड पुल्ड द बॉडी ऑफ द ड्रॉनिंग बॉय। तो जब ये बॉय पानी में बह रहा था तो ऑथर पानी में आते हैं और उसे पकड़ के खींचने लगते हैं, उसके कपड़ों को पकड़ के खींचने लगते हैं। नाउ हियर द ऑथर सेज दैट He was not a good swimmer. The author could not swim and the slow current was dragging him down. ऑथर को सही से तैरना भी नहीं आता था और जो वाटर स्ट्रीम, वाटर करंट है, जो पानी का बहाव है, वो उन्हें अपनी तरफ को खींच रहा था. सो व्हाट हैपेंड, यू कैन सी इन द पिक्चर how the author pulled the clothes of this boy. Generally, the elephant was not very fast and active, but when Kari saw the narrator struggling in water, he came fastly in the water like a hawk. Hawk is a kind of bird which is very active. So, very actively he came into the water and stretched his trunk. तो जब कारी ने देखा कि नरेटर पानी में डूब रहे हैं तो तुरंत ही वह वाटर में आया और अपने ट्रंक को स्ट्रेच किया. एंड देन ही हेल्प द ऑथर एंड एज वेल एज द बॉय. सो यू कैन सी इन पिक्चर हाउ कारी पुट हिज ट्रंक ओवर द neck of the narrator. So the author caught his trunk and Kari pulled both the author and the boy in the bank of the river. So this was the first thing how Kari helped the boy from dying. So इस तरीके से यह पहली बार था कि कारी ने किसी बॉय की लाइफ को सेव किया था as the boy was drowning in water. So that's how Kari helped him up. So it is all for today. Meet you very soon with the next part of this chapter. Thank you.